Hi, I'm Mandira Lalwani and it's a pleasure to welcome you to my home to share a few of our favorite recipes that I enjoy making with my children. So Nirvan, Vivan and I have a lot of fun around food. Our family, is very food centric and we love to do a few things together. So we're going to try and share some of those with you and I hope you enjoy it. Now here's a recipe of a firm family favorite and I'm talking about my family when I was growing up. They're called pakoras, which is a Hindi word or a fun word for fritters. So it's essentially vegetable dumplings coated in gram flour and then fried. Now to make it slightly healthier, we either use ghee or we use coconut oil, or you can use refined oil, sunflower oil back in the day or whatever. But of course we try and make sure all the goodness that we can possibly imbibe comes into every recipe that we feed our brats. So today I'm going to try and show you how to make the pakoras. The first most important thing is to get the paste right, and the paste is made of gram flour. This is 100% gram flour. Now to this mixture I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Hygiene is a very important part of kitchen etiquette, and one must be mindful of washing your hands before you cook, touch any food. If you can, wear gloves. I normally wear a hairnet when I cook, but this is of course for aesthetic reasons, so I'm not. To speak a bit more about that. Also in this recipe, for example, here we're going to be using potatoes and we're using onions. But this is a way where you can use, as they call it, the ugly vegetables, which they don't have to be beautiful looking because you can use everything in this. If you have leftover food, you can make fritters and serve them as snacks the next day. So this is just a really fun way of repurposing your food if you have it that way. So anyway, we put gram flour, we put salt. We're going to put a little bit of turmeric.
Is that spicy?
No, it's not spicy, but turmeric is an anti-inflammatory. It wards off infection. It is the miracle drug. Yeah. When I was growing up, my grandmother used to have hot milk with a teaspoon of turmeric every single night, and that's supposed to strengthen your bones. And you never know. But Mama lived to be 93 years old, so obviously there was something in that. So now we've put in gram flour, salt, turmeric, and a pinch of red chili powder. This is more for color. There isn't much of a chili taste in here. And it's optional. If you want, you can add coriander or red chilies. Now the secret here, the most important thing is, traditionally this batter is made with water, with room temperature water, but we use ice cold club soda water. How cold is this? Is that cold? Because this is what gives it the crispness. And we need some curry leaves. We can also add curry leaves to it. So you put
It looks like water.
And I'm going to dip a few of these potatoes in here, as well as some onions.
Can I put some onions in as well?
Yeah, of course you can. Can. Put the potatoes also.
He doesn't love onions.
Put the potato also. Okay, that's enough.
A little bit more. Just for the flavor.
That's enough. If it feels too runny, I can always add more gram flour, but this is fine. Yeah? I'm going to take this to the gas now and we're going to deep fry it in some ghee. So I'm just mixing all the vegetables and making sure they're evenly coated with the gram flour. Also what I've done is I've chopped up some curry leaves and put in here for the more depth of flavor. And that's it. Like you can just make balls of this and dump them either individually. I'm just going to wait for the oil to get hot and I can just test it by putting some of this gram flour. If it was ready, this would have bubbled and come to the top, so it's not ready yet. We're going to have to wait for the oil or the ghee to get really nice and hot, and then we shall fry our pakoras. These are beautiful clusters of fried onions smothered in besan batter. I'm trying to do a nigella here in case you haven't noticed. That's the curry leaf that's peeking through. Deep fried fritters. What is not to love? Remember what I said, when it's raining outside, this is your go-to snack. So my little one here has actually never tried this because they're so westernized. For them, they're like chips. So will you have a bite of Mama's chips? Made and of course served with every child's most delightful condiment, tomato ketchup. You like it? Yeah? That's a big, big A plus for me. Thank you.
Eat ugly food. Ugly is just a funny way to talk about the diversity of the food we have. What we find in supermarkets is always perfectly round and all the same size, and we consider that beautiful. However, food is like humans. It comes in all shapes and forms, and it's best like that. So do not hesitate to still cook food that has a different shape. If it's not spoiled, it's good.